OhioMeansJobs Champaign County is committed to assisting local employers in finding qualified employees. This video series provides realistic previews of local opportunities available and the necessary skills and characteristics preferred for a person seeking employment.
Hi, I'm Miss Stacy. I am the lead teacher in the Shining Stars classroom, and I have worked for CORS for almost 8 years.
My name is Tiffany Pope. I am currently the infant toddler head teacher. I have been with Head Start 5 years in the infant toddler role, and I was previously here 5 years as a teacher's assistant in a preschool classroom.
I consider myself a chaos coordinator. We have up to 20 children in our classroom, and my main focus of the day when I end is to teach these kids to be nice to each other. We're starting with children that are coming from a low-income background and they don't have a lot of experiences, and our job here is to help provide these families and these children with experiences that they might not otherwise get to have. Typically in a day, we start out with a large group gathering where we welcome everyone. We wish well to our friends who are not with us for the day. And then we have breakfast and on to some structured learning. We get outside time during the day. The children are served lunch. We do have a rest period, typically a half hour where the children just get to stretch out, kind of rest and relax. And then we get up for the next half of our day, and we end up with some play and a little more outside time.
As a head teacher, it is my job to oversee 2 classrooms. We have an infant classroom with 8 children and a toddler classroom with 8 children. There is typically 2 teachers for each child or each set of children, and we do everything from feeding the children to playing with the children, to giving them naps. Our day is structured on the child's needs, and we are teaching them social emotional, we're teaching them self-help skills as we build throughout their day.
Most rewarding about working with children is working with their families. I love to see where the families start and where they end up. Fortunately, I've been here long enough where I have got to see not only children grow, but their parents grow. We come in with a lot of younger parents, and we just want to help them succeed as well as their children. So when you become a part of the Head Start family, it's not just about your child, it's about the whole family.
I enjoy working with the children and the families because not only as our children are developing and growing, our parents are also understanding why their child is developing and growing, and it helps them not only with the child we're working with, but all of their children or future children to come. I enjoy watching my children from my classroom move over to our preschool classrooms so that I can see as they continue to grow and develop how much they're growing and families are growing.
Difficulties in this job, there are several of them, from families that you're not able to help or children that you can't reach. Same way with the rewarding of the families. You know, you want to help all of the families, but sometimes there are just some families you're not able to help, and that becomes a frustration. If you can get the families to work with you, that's often the most helpful thing that we can do.
I guess our main difficulty is behaviors, but CORS has a very good support system to help us build in and deal with looking at the child individually and helping us work with the families to not only improve our behaviors in the classroom, but also improve our behaviors at home.
Well, I wear a lot of different hats. I'm not only a teacher, but sometimes I'm a nurse, sometimes I'm a plumber, sometimes I'm an electrician, sometimes I'm a counselor. Mainly to do this job, you need to be flexible. There's not one day that is the same. You might have a day where everybody's happy, or you might have a day where you have 20 kids that are crying. You just have to be able to adapt and go with the flow.
Common sense. You just need to know what to do in the moment and be flexible. You need to, not only in the morning am I sitting on the ground playing with a child and feeding them at the table, but I also have to talk to the parent, positively, help them to encourage them and improve their day. and just be there for the family and the child, but be flexible. Flexibility is our key because nothing is ever the same.
I think honestly, my work family is the best. The best. I've never worked in an environment with so many women that I enjoy spending time with. I have worked retail. I've been a teacher in the public school systems. I've worked in insurance, but I've always come back to working with kids. I guess that is where my heart is at. I started out here as a home visitor and then moved into a part-time position as a classroom teacher in the part-year program, and I'm into a full-time position now, a full-year classroom where I work all year round, and it's not a bad place to work.
So I worked here previously. I enjoyed being in the classroom. I enjoyed working with the children. Then I left for a time and I became a Head Start parent. And all 3 of my children have been Head Start children. And I watched how much they grew and developed and how much they helped me as a family. And then as I was looking and wanting a future forever career, CORS offers education. They offer family, they offer time off to help you with your family. They're very family oriented, and that just made me know that I wanted to join the CORS family again.
Contact us today to learn more about employer services available through OhioMeansJobs in Champaign County.